Hey y'all, come on in. Good morning to you. How do you do? Did you sleep good last night? Was your body snug tight? Did you rest like you should? Does your body feel good? Good morning. Good morning to you. Good morning to you. How do you do? Did you sleep good last night? Was your body snug tight? Did you rest like you should? Does your body feel good? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning to you. I'm finna turn the camera around and I'm gonna show you what we finna make. We're getting ready to make a broccoli rice chicken cheese casserole, and y'all know I don't throw away nothing. So if you ever come over my house and eat, remember I'm getting something out that freezer. So I had did some fried rice with broccoli, and when we ate it, I put it in a 2-pound bag and I put it in the freezer. Well, today, this is still a lot, but today I'm gonna make a broccoli rice chicken cheese casserole out of the leftover rice, and I got some more broccoli. You don't have to go and do all the work. I'm going to turn it around and I'm going to show you how simple and how easy we're going to put this amazing casserole together. This is also great to take when you got to go to family functions, when you got to go to funerals and everything. What I'm doing behind me is cooking the graininess off the flour. We're going to make a roux. So let me turn you around and show you what we're going to do. So first of all, I bought my chicken. So we're going to take the skin off and chop it off. You're going to need some Kobe Jack cheese. You're going to need Velveeta. Trust me, you're going to need chicken noodle. I've been doing that for years. You're going to need cream of chicken. I got some cream of celery too. You're going to need some Italian breadcrumb. You're going to need some Mama T's Everything Green. You know what I'm saying? You're going to need a little sour cream. And in order to make the roux, we got butter over here. I'm going to show you what else. We got to cook the graininess off the rice. I'm going to turn you down. So we're going to cook the graininess off this rice. Off the butter. And we already had started that. When you making a roux, if you still can't see the butter along with the flour, then you put too much flour in, okay? That'll help you out to understand. And you just cook the graininess off of it, like I did. But if you can't see that, then you put too much flour. You don't really need but a good 2 tablespoons of flour. You don't need very much. Most definitely a 1/4 cup will be all right, I guess, you know. So now what we're gonna do is I'm going to get a whisk. I'm going to add some milk in here. And we're going to start our roux before we add our cheese. Alright? So what we want to do now is start incorporating a little milk. We're going to use regular milk, whole milk. We're also going to add a little heavy whipping cream in there. And I use some canned milk in mine. Canned milk, carnation milk, it does the trick. Okay? Let me get my carnation milk. Now that's the only kind I like to buy is carnation. You can buy whatever kind you choose you want to buy. I grew up on carnation milk. I'm just a carnation milk kind of girl. But that don't mean that's the only milk that you can use. Let me find it first, because when I put my groceries up and You put them up a little different than how I put them up. Some stuff I ain't been able to find. Like, she put my Velveeta over here. And ain't no way I'd have bought some more Velveeta if I had some. Child, what is she doing with my stuff? When I call her, I can't find halfway nothing. I can't find halfway. When I say halfway, that's what I mean. I can't find halfway nothing. Oh well, let's keep moving. She was here helping me. All right, and we're gonna add a little heavy whipping cream in here. We finna make a roux. I'm gonna put the heavy whipping cream in there as well. Now we can start incorporating our cheese that we're gonna have go in this roux. I know y'all can't see me, but you see me all the time. And y'all been asking me to cook, and I'm gonna show you how quick I'm gonna get in and out the kitchen with this one. All right, and it's gonna start together and catch. And I can tell you right now, I'm gonna need a little bit more milk. What I would use though for the flavoring is, again, I need my canned milk. I don't know what she did with it. It's the only thing when you get people in. I was doing other stuff, so I didn't pay no attention to how she was putting my groceries up. It'll be all right. We're gonna make it. It's called help, so I won't complain. I have a little cheddar left in this bag. I'm gonna use it. I always use up all my cheese, my old cheese, when I make stuff first. I don't know if y'all do that or not. I don't care if it's a slither of a slither. Like with this, I go ahead and put that in before I open a new pack of Velveeta. And so I'm gonna turn this into something amazing. And then I use breadcrumbs in mine as well. All right, so we're gonna cut some more cheese up in there. How y'all doing today? That is what we are doing. Y'all got it? How y'all doing today? I'm gonna speak for a moment and I'm gonna turn it back down. So what we're gonna do is cut up a little Velveeta. We're gonna put some Kobe Jack in here. We're gonna put some of it on top as well. We just building our flavors. I got a big bowl over here. We're gonna add some more broccoli. We're gonna fold it up real good with butter and all that good stuff. And then we're gonna put it in a casserole dish. And let me tell you a secret. If by chance you don't need to use all of this, go ahead and work it up and put it in the freezer. Okay? Go ahead and work your stuff up. We're gonna cut some Velveeta. You don't have to worry. You may not make a real big casserole, but since you're doing it, make it and put it in the freezer. And I'm telling you, your life will be simple. Don't listen to what nobody tell you. If you can buy it in the freezer department, you can freeze it your own self. All right, I still got bacon this evening to do. I had to get one cake off real quick. All right, let me tell you something. A long time ago, when people would ask me to make like my broccoli rice and cheese casserole, when they had death in their family, or the church would ask me to make it. One day I was at a restaurant and I noticed that they had some noodles in their broccoli rice and cheese casserole. So I began to incorporate the noodles and the juice off of the noodles, and they started working out. So we just put Velveeta. We're gonna make this liquid gold. Now we're gonna add some Kobe. You don't have to add all the other stuff. I don't go crazy. I don't put Havarti and I don't put smoked Gouda. Smoked Gouda got a ham flavor, and I'm not trying to make my broccoli rice and cheese taste. You can use regular Gouda if you want to, but the smoked Gouda will give it it'll give it too much of a hammy flavor, and I'm not making a ham casserole. All right, I'm going to turn this back down so y'all can see what's going on. Stay with your cheese. I always stay when I'm making my roux. I'll move away, but while I'm making it, I stay with it because cheese will burn faster than anything. And once that cheese burns, you done messed up your whole entire dish. Okay? So let me turn this back around so y'all can see what I'm doing, which I'm just adding Kobe Jack cheese. Okay? Yes, I know Ruby had her baby. Jean sent it to me. I don't really see her stuff. I don't know. That's just how Facebook you. But I do know. Now what I'm finna do now, I'm finna incorporate some flavor into my roux. And what I'm finna incorporate, y'all said it right, everything green. I'm gonna put some everything green in there now. I ain't gotta worry about if it got into the casserole, because it's gonna be in there from this cheese sauce. Okay. You can flavor up anything. You can flavor up your macaroni. Let me tell you something. You put some of this everything green in your macaroni and cheese. Oh my goodness. And congratulations to Chef Ruby on her son being born. Go ahead and turn this off. Remember, the heat is still going to be on your eye, especially if it's electric. So if you're not going to pay no attention, remove it off the heat. You see how that is? It's not too stiff. And that's what we're going to use, okay? That's what we're going to incorporate into everything. So because this is still cooking and I've got to turn around, I'm going to take this off this eye. And I'm going to slide it over. And get it off that direct heat, all right? All right, so now we're going to concentrate on this bowl right here. Again, I'm going to mix all this up. I'm going to use it all. Well, I say I am. Because I'll probably have something else I got to take another time. And this was frozen, okay? So this was frozen. Hold on, y'all. Let me get my thing. This was frozen. And it ain't nothing wrong with it. You see that this is for my family. So you can see that it's already frozen. It's already been, it was fried rice. You don't waste. Things too high. We're a wasteful generation. We're a wasteful nation in and of itself. I am going to add more broccoli in here. Do I have to? No, but I did. See, some of this cheese is gonna help that. So I'm gonna take that cheese sauce. I'm gonna get started. Incorporate it so it can start even breaking this rice down even more. And yes, I'll upload this on YouTube. We're going to add some sour cream and everything in here. So I'm not done. I'm going to add some more broccoli in here. And I already steamed my broccoli, and we're using spears. Be right back with you. Just gathering up some flour away real quick. Now we're going to open up our can cream of chicken. We're going to open up our can. See, I told you that was going to loosen that up. We got to open up so much more to add in here. Just like that. Okay, so now I'm going to start incorporating stuff. We'll have this in the oven, and I'll be moving on. I got a special gift that came in the mail from Tanya Forney, and I want to really thank her for what she did for me. And listen, you all, it doesn't take a lot to make amazing casserole or anything. I'm going to turn this around on me so you can see what I'm doing. All right. It doesn't take a lot. All right. So what we're going to do now, I'm going to pick my bowl up. I'm going to stir a little bit. It doesn't take a lot. It just really doesn't. Do I need to turn my overhead lights on? Do I need to make it brighter in here? It looks like I need to make it brighter in here. Hold on 1 second. There we go. Now we're cooking in the kitchen. That much better? All right, so now I just opened up some cream of celery, cream of chicken, chicken noodle soup. Okay, so I'm just gonna take this, stir it just a little bit, make sure I get the part that was frozen, that hadn't come alive. I'm getting all the cheese incorporated. This rice was fried rice, cold fried rice. Y'all know I always texture my rice. And I'll keep working on that part that was frozen. Okay. Now you want to add you some broccoli. I steamed it. My rice is not still frozen. I tried to unthaw it, but you know you can have a couple of pieces that, or just a little bit that was frozen still. But this is broccoli spears. Yeah. We ain't even added the meat yet. You don't have to use big broccoli. You can take this broccoli. You just want the spears, you can get rid of that. I just want the spears. I don't need that stem. It's too big for Tracy. I don't know why they left the whole stem. So I'm going to cut mine off. I don't want that. I don't never do that. That's the store. That ain't me. I only like the spears in mine. I don't like stemmy stuff. I don't even like stems. I don't like stems in my... Now, I eat the stems in my turnip greens, but I will not eat stems. I don't like stems in my collard green. Your greens too stemmy for me. It just ain't my thing. That don't mean nothing wrong with your greens. You eat them the way you want to. That's why I don't like to buy frozen greens. I really don't like to buy frozen greens. See, that's just a nothing but stem. They gave me the whole broccoli head, honey. They said, look, we gonna fix them. Just give them the stem. See, I don't like that. So you fix what you don't like. That's all you're doing. You in control of your own kitchen. All right? I think I got all of them out of there. I'm checking. But I added more broccoli. I think I got all the big ones out. Huh? Now I'm going to add some cream of chicken. I'm going to add cream of chicken. I'll scrape that. I can't stand still. It's about to drive me crazy. Y'all know I keep a dump thing. Hold on, I got to wipe my hands. Hold on 1 second. I didn't get no stamps. No, I ain't got no yamps right now. Somebody said that I have some stamps. I ain't got none right now. You know, nowadays people can't really help you with no yamps. They can't help you with no yamps because it's taking everything to make it. I ain't got no yamps right now. No sir, no ma'am. This came out of pocket. Who was that asking me about some yamps? Those stamps, I might think she meant those stems. Oh no, I don't use it for broccoli soup. I thought yesterday I had some. No, I don't save those stems unless it's something fresh. I don't like our food. I do my stuff in a food processor when I make my broccoli cheddar soup. It's not that serious. Now, I used to have a friend. He passed away. I used to get all my stuff fresh out of his garden. He used to do broccoli. You know, broccoli is a fall vegetable anyway. Broccoli is actually just coming up. It's a fall vegetable. So, this is about right time for some broccoli. See, I don't like these stems. I'm telling you that they took most of my money giving me stems. Messing my hand up. Messing my cook up. I don't like no stems. To each his own. Now, this is what I like to relax this a little bit too. I do a couple of more things. And then we about ready to get moving. Finding out how much the tea in China is. As soon as I can get these stems, y'all, I'm telling y'all, oh, it's messing up my frequencies. Okay? So now I'm going to open up the can of chicken noodle soup, and I'm using the broth. I'm using the broth, everything. All things and everything. I'm mixing that all in. Baby, you talking about good. Don't knock it till you try it. Do not knock it. I'm going to get you in this bowl so you can see what it's looking like. Hold on, let me put you in the bowl for a minute. Let me wipe my hands once again. I'm going to get you off in that bowl before we start putting that chicken in there. Okay, hold on 1 second. Oven is on 350. You don't have to go crazy with no oven time. We haven't even put our chicken in here yet. Again, go ahead and make all of it up. You may not be using all of it today, but by the end of the month, you can have another engagement, a birthday that will require you. Let me show you what's going on now. Okay? So I just incorporated the chicken noodle soup in there. I ain't put no chicken and nothing in here yet. Okay? The next thing I add in mine, it gives it a good balance. You don't have to put a lot of it in there though. But it does give it a great balance. For me. For who? For Tracy. The sour cream. Okay? It gives it a good tangy. But you don't put enough in there to overpower or taste anything. But you do put it in there. Well, I put it in mine. And another thing I do to tighten mine just a little bit. And to each is to own. And I do mean that. I put a little breadcrumbs in mine. Alright? I use Italian breadcrumbs. I'll go ahead and incorporate just a little. It'll tighten it up just a little bit. Now, I see some people make broccoli and cheese casseroles. And, you know, that's your business. Yours be soupy, and I ain't mad at you because you like yours soupy. I don't like mine soupy. I didn't grow up with no soupy casserole. So, next thing I'm going to add is egg. I'm going to do 2 eggs. Well, Miss Tracy, you ain't tasted. I ain't got to taste it. My everything green is in here. And I had seasoned this rice. God, so good. Y'all, it's starting to rain. Wasn't supposed to rain till tomorrow, but I made it to the post office. Thank you, Lord. And I want to say thank you, Lord, for... Okay. So we're going to get that, and that's going to help this set right. It's going to help this broccoli, rice, and cheese set real good in the oven. And you also can add a can of cream of mushroom if you want it. I'm going to tell you what, I like cream of celery, cream of chicken better than I do cream of mushroom. First of all, the cream of celery give it great flavor. And number two, everybody don't like mushrooms. So sometimes if you start adding what you like and everybody else don't like it, you just mess the dish up. I like cream of mushroom, but my husband does not. Now all we got to do is start picking this chicken apart, okay? I don't know, it came out of nowhere. Well, we wasn't supposed to get it until tomorrow, and it's coming from that the hurricane that's supposed to be taking place in the Caribbean and Jamaica. This is a lot, y'all. This is a lot, but I'm not worried about it, because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make us a pan. Come Sunday, I might want to make another pan. So what I did was I bought rotisserie. All right, I bought 2 rotisseries. Why? Well, because I really just like the breast of the rotisserie, but I'll go along with the other. But for me, I just do the breast mostly. And so since I'm just gonna concentrate on the breast, I needed a couple of breasts, right? So I'm gonna chop me up some meat. You know, you can shred it, you can chop it, you can dice it, you can flap it up, flip it, rub it down, you know, whatever you want to. Just put you some meat in here. It's a hurricane. You know, I'm very inland. I'm about 5 to 6 hours away from any ocean, but we can still get rain. All right? I'm more toward the mountains. I'm northwest of Atlanta. So that's why I go ahead and get me a couple of rotisseries, because I concentrate more on the breast meat. I don't have time to be trying to pull no tiny bone stuff. I just grab what I'm gonna grab, put in it, and get ready to put this in the oven. Okay, and like I said, my rice, was already in my freezer. I don't waste stuff. I don't understand the dynamics. I see some people, when they cook cabbage, they don't cook the inside of the cabbage. Why would you not cook the inside of the cabbage? The whole cabbage is the cabbage. You waste a lot. People waste a lot when it comes to cooking. I just sit around and I mean, it ain't my business what I run up on social media. But I be like, that's wasteful. And I will use the thigh meat and everything. Yeah, we have more tornadoes. Not saying that's good either, but we do. We have more tornadoes. So we're going to get the other 2 breasts. And this will be perfect timing. Avery get out of school. I take the skin off. You gotta remove all that good flavor off of these if you're not going to cook it at home. But just go ahead and strip your skin off. And I just get my breast. I just pull it away from everything. Then I'm going to get the bones out of it. And this is the meat I concentrate on. You can use all of it. So I'll just get the heart, the breast. And I'm just going to chop it up. If I need more meat, I'll start digging around that thigh. But that wing ain't worth it. I can't get nothing really off that wing. I already had celery and onions and stuff because I had it from the fried rice. How y'all doing today? My rice was already pre-cooked. My rice is already pre-cooked. It's already pre-cooked. I don't waste a lot of stuff. Some people say, oh no, I ain't gonna take my stuff. I ain't gonna save this. When times get hard as they getting, you better save as much as you can save. You better do all you can do, because things are just so uncertain right now. Everything is really up in the air. Everything is up in the air. I'm gonna put a little dark meat in here. Some thigh. I have to watch and pull around the thigh, because you know thigh got a lot of fat in it. I don't want no fat in here like that. And I gotta add a little butter in here. And I'm gonna fold that butter over. I'm just getting a little more thigh meat, so I can be done and throw all this scrap in the trash. Okay, we're finna get this in the oven and a casserole dish. And whatever I don't put in the casserole dish, whatever I don't get in that dish, I'm gonna put back in the freezer. I think I got one more set of thigh meat I can pull, and that's it. Okay? And then whatever you don't use, again, whatever you do not use, freeze it. Because within a week, somebody may call you to make them a casserole. Or ask you to bring something to the church. Well, I don't know, you know. Well, I go to church, so we still be doing stuff at the church. Folks be wanting you to bring stuff and call you and ask you what you gonna bring. You gonna have something in the freezer. That's all you gotta do is grab something and say, I have to watch this dark meat. I don't want that fat. Just grab you something out the freezer. And I'm gonna make a medium-sized one for me, Eddie, and Avery. And then I'm gonna take the rest of this and put it back in the freezer. And I'll probably take it out and have it Sunday to go along with some more food. I can't use a lot. I don't like the fat. Not in my casserole. I don't want to bite into no fatty meat. That's why I don't fool with this dark that much. Fat. I like dark meat if I'm eating it, but I don't like it in my casserole. Hold on 1 second. Wash my hand. Y'all know I do this a lot more. I did have butter in the cheese sauce. I just thought about that. I did put some butter in here. Let me get me a casserole then. I'm going to get me a good size one. I'm going to tell you something about something. Some people are sitting right here watching. Come on, y'all. I'm looking for a good size. Some of them sit right here watch my show and then call. They won't comment. They won't comment on it. But they'll call and ask me, can they have some casserole? Okay, we're going to spray our pan. Oh, I can't stand a bunch of stuff. Hold on. What do I do with my rag? Okay, we finna, just got stuff a little bit of everywhere. And this part is optional, too. It's all depending on how you arrange with your casserole. I'm gonna spray my pan, and now we're finna pour it in here. Y'all better save as much as you can. Save and save and stay out some soil. Y'all notice y'all don't hear me worrying too much about belt. We're going to add a little pepper. I don't go crazy with pepper when I cook, because if kids are eating it, you done peppered it down so much they can't eat it. You know, pepper can become spicy. Excuse me. And this is mine, so. Okay. So we got everything. So we're going to pour into this. I'm going to push you back a little bit. Turn you down. Y'all see? I'll show it to you in a minute then. I'm going to have plenty left. Told you I got enough. So train, getting on top of the world. See, I can make 2 of these, or a real big one for a family gathering. All right. So now what I'm gonna do? Don't worry, baby. I don't throw nothing away. So don't come eat with me. So what we're going to do now is we're going to add some cheese, and we're going to add some more breadcrumbs on top of here. And we're going to put this in the oven. It's already got butter in there, so butter was in the cheese sauce. So we all right. You got some butter in the cheese sauce. Okay, I use thin cheese. I don't do heavy cheese on mine, because I was raised that you cut into your broccoli casserole. You know, it formed. It wasn't just like jelly. You know, to each his own. That's why some people you pay attention. You know, some people they use eggs in they macaroni. They don't want their macaroni to separate. All right. So now y'all done this. Now we're gonna take the rest and we're gonna put it up. Let me turn it around for you. Hold on. Ain't nothing like seeing it, right? Seeing is believing. That's what it's gonna look like. That's how deep we got it. Okay? It's just me, Eddie, and Ava. I'm finna put the rest of this in the freezer. You see? And then I think I'm gonna make some cheddar bay biscuits. Some quick cheddar bay biscuits to go with this. Don't y'all think that'll be good? I keep my dump pan right over there. All that is dump. Okay? That's how I make mine. It's gonna turn out good. It's gonna turn out pretty. And it's gonna turn out where you can cut it. If you like yours, I'm going to wrap this in foil starting off. Just like you do, you know, anything else you want to make sure it get incorporated good. Start it off in foil. Then after it gets the bubbling real good, then unwrap it so it can get its nice crust on it. So I'm going to start it off with some foil. All right. And then, once it gets cooking pretty good, I'm going to take this foil off. So, for a good 30 minutes, I'm going to leave this foil on. And then I'm going to take this foil off. All right? And then what we're going to do is get ready to make some quick, small cheddar bay biscuits. Some of them little mini little biscuits I be making. Something a little poppable you can put in your mouth to go along with your casserole. Then I'm gonna brown the top. Okay, so let me get this in the oven real quick, and I'll be back for us to do the other part. We're cooking, y'all. And what y'all want it. Tracy, when you gonna cook? I'm cooking. I'm cooking, boss. I is cooking, y'all. Get my stuff put like this. Y'all know. Y'all know it's just old Trace in the kitchen. So I'm gonna take the rest of this. I'm gonna put the rest of this up. Is it impossible? Is it impossible to survive? Is it impossible to make it? Is it impossible this day and time to be happy? Is it impossible this day and time to let go of the bull? Is it impossible this day and age to just love and keep moving in spite of it? What is the purpose of all the time feeling like you got to vindicate yourself? All of the time feeling like you got a jab. You got to get even. Have we had enough? Or do we have something attached to us like deliverance? And we just can't let it go. So what I've done is took the rest of what I had in this big bowl, which was a lot. And I'm finna seal it. And I'm gonna put this in the deep freeze. Because my family could tell me tonight, make that again Sunday. And all I have to do is go in my deep freezer and pull this bag out, spray my pan, top it off with cheese and breadcrumbs, and I can be done with everything I gotta do. Deacon Calvin highlighted something. I have to see, I don't have my glasses. What was it? Mama Tracy says, can you add more rice if you want it? Yeah, you can. But that was fried rice. So it was more rice than anything. You'll see when I get finished. It just looked a little different because I had fried that rice. But you can add as much rice as you want. You can add whatever you want. Yeah, well, you know, mine ain't gonna even be in there long. Yeah, you can write your date on there. If it doesn't, you know, if you make sure you got a permanent marker so that you don't so it don't go off of there. Especially if you plan on sealing this for a while. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you. If you want to, you can keep this to Thanksgiving. You can keep this to Thanksgiving. It is not gonna hurt you. Do you know how long they date everything in a grocery store? That stuff be in that grocery store. Sometimes you look on the back of it. I was just looking and checking my cake, my baking soda and flour and stuff, my baking soda, and it told me my baking soda was good to 2027. But did y'all see on the news where they did some recall on cinnamon? Some of the cinnamon, omit eggs, right? Why are you omitting? Well, that's up to you. I put eggs in mine. To each his own. You can't taste it. It's just a binder. And because I like mine kind of stiff, I made the cream sauce, but I didn't put a lot of flour. So I went on and put the egg in there. Sour cream muffins. I don't do those. I make mine. I don't use Biscuit. But you know, thank you. I make mine different. I just do everything from scratch. That way I ain't got to worry if the consistency is right or wrong. I made them during a reunion and they were pretty good. Please hit the heart. Somebody's trying to screen record me. Let me get the rest of it. Other stuff. I gotta do some baking today. But that one cake I had to get out of here because her birthday. I didn't have time to throw no extra treats. I didn't have no extra treats. What about lactate milk? I don't know. See, I'm just a home cook. I can't help you everywhere. I can't. Simply because I don't know everything. If you can't have it, then you have to figure out your recipe. I don't want to get nobody sick. I don't know. That's the same way with baking. I'm not a specialist. I can't make gluten-free. All these different things. Flour this, that. I can't omit this. Use applesauce so that you don't have to have no vegetable oil in your cake. I don't cook like that. I like moist cakes, and I know my ingredients that I add. Some stuff I bake online, and some stuff, just because people won't receive that you're not going to share stuff, they get mad. A lot of times now I just don't bake online. I'll get off of here. I'll show the results. Okay, so what we finna do now, what we're going to do now, hold on, let me empty my things. What we finna do is make my little biscuits I made. And I gotta throw out all these little cupcake thingies away from Avery's party. I had to stop because people were just messing my page up, getting mad, asking me all these questions, stuff they ain't gonna answer you. Want your sour cream, want this recipe, want your buttercream recipe, and then when you ask them, I never forget. Do y'all remember when I was asking people, do you want to put a recipe in my cookbook in honor of your grandmother or your mom? Honey, those people told me that they recipes was private and sacred. So then they started getting mad. I wouldn't give the heavenly pound cake recipe. I wasn't giving this recipe. I wasn't giving that. Well, if you can have a sacred recipe, I can have sacred. So I don't bake unless it's something I don't sell. Like what I'm finna bake now, I do sell. The different things I put in my coconut cake, because I got a coconut cake to do. I do certain things for local people that I don't ship. That's because in the summertime, it's too hot to be shipping pineapple cakes for me. I don't want nothing to mess with nobody. I don't want nobody to get sick or none of that kind of stuff. So now what I do is I come on, like I gotta make the icing for this red velvet that cooled off. I show y'all little tidbits and helpful hints. I'm making this weekend, but sometimes it's just not appreciated, and people get crazy when they want you to do things their way. All right, so I'm not going to do it. But what I'm going to do is, I'm going to go over here and scoop me out some self-rising flour. Okay? We're going to use self-rising flour. We're going to use an egg. We're going to use some sugar. I'm going to put some baking soda. Even though it's self-rising. We're going to put some cheese. We're going to put some everything green. And we're going to make these cheddar bay biscuits. And we're going to work up a little butter. Or you can use shortening. But I'm just going to put a little butter on these. And they kind of going to be like drop. So I really don't care if it's sticky or not. The stickier, the better. Then I'm going to be using, I'm just going to make a little bit. I think I'm going to use the mini minis. I'm going to use the mini minis. Oh, my deepest heartfelt condolences, Carrie. She says she lost her grandmother. Oh, so listen, I was going to tell y'all this real quick. Make sure y'all watch the news because they were talking. You can add a little sour cream in your biscuits too. It's going to make them moist. They have a recall. They have a recall on cinnamon. And it's some dish, some applesauce in the pouches, and it's something like that the kids are having problems with concerning the cinnamon. So they said if you see, they said they went back and said how far back to check your cinnamon. Just be careful because nowadays we just don't know. We be using stuff. You better pray over your stuff because we just really don't know. Nowadays they got a recall on it. Y'all be careful. Y'all just got those little kids and you buying the little applesauces in the pouch. Be careful. I'm going to spray my pans. I don't know how many of these I'm going to make today. I don't know. I know I don't need as many on here. This make 24. I'm not going to make 24. I'm trying to see which way I'm going to spray. I'm only going to make half a dozen. So I'm going to make just 12. If I end up making more, I make more. Okay? I'm going to go get my self-rising flour real quick. I'm going to need a little milk. I got my sour cream still out. I got some butter. In this recipe, it doesn't really matter if the butter, you can omit butter if you want to, and you can use shortening, but my butter ain't gonna be cold, okay? And I'm gonna melt my butter, okay? So it don't matter. So what I'm gonna do is get over here, get me about a half a stick of butter. So you're gonna need an egg, you're gonna need self-rising flour, you're going to need a half a stick of butter. You're going to need a little milk, just a little. I do just a little sour cream. You're going to need your cheese. And you're going to need this. You can put this inside or you can just brush it on the outside of your biscuit. But it's going to give it that cheddar bay biscuit flavor. I'm going in and out. It's not me. It's Facebook. So y'all, we just in a time right now where people are more lovers of pleasure and more lovers of themselves than they are of God. We don't even have compassion. We don't care when people going through. We don't care who we put our mouths on. we're just in that day and age. And if you ever don't have any buttermilk when you're making your biscuits, just use you some sour cream. You also can make your biscuits with canned milk. You can make your biscuits any kind of way you want to. All right, let me get going so I don't hold y'all up. Hold on 1 second. I'm going to use about, off the top of my head, it's going to be about a cup or two. Well, it looked like I used a little bit more. So, oh well, said the well. Oh well. We need a little sugar. I need a little sugar. You ain't gonna need that much sugar. I'm gonna push you back. I need a little room. You know, you can put eggs in your biscuits, right? Please don't tell me you gotta get somebody else to do it, because people been putting eggs in their biscuits a long time. We're gonna get this butter. I'm gonna put this in the microwave real quick. What you cooking, Crystal? Chicken and what? Yeah. Make them dinner rolls. That's what these gonna be similar to. I'm using half a stick of butter. You need a little bit more, put a little bit more, but that's what I'm finna melt right now. Just a half a stick of butter. Won't take but a few seconds. All right, now for me, I'm gonna add me like another little teaspoon baking powder. Because I can do that. I love y'all. I hope y'all love me. And I need to show this gift. I need to come back and do another live. Okay, it's ready. As soon as you start messing up my stuff. Go ahead, put it in there. I ain't got time to be playing around. Sprinkle the salt. Okay? Now, my voice breaking out. It's not me. It's not me. I promise you all. It's not I. You know, you can make biscuits. You make these here that are biscuits. Any kind of way you want to make these here that are biscuits. Yeah, somebody's screen recording. And it's some foreign countries. They mad at me. They really are. But you know what? I ain't going to do nothing but take them down like we just took the last page down. Okay. I'm going to add me a little milk. And then we're going to just drop these in here. Okay, we're going to scoop them out. Let me get a little milk. I don't want that. I want some buttermilk. Buttermilk. All right, my little buttermilk. Yeah, people screen recording and being silly. But I'm on copyright. Whoever mess with my stuff, I don't care who you are. I don't need you to report on my page. You start putting my stuff up, you put me up in a negative way, you messing with my brand. When you mess with my brand, you mess with my money. And I'm going to copyright you. So, leave me alone. And I'm going to copyright you. I'm now in the program on YouTube. So, I just want to let you know, just in case you report, be careful with me, because I even got in the YouTube copyright program now. Just one more little drop of that milk. Because people they don't want to work. They just want to take your stuff. And they want you to accept it. All right? And I'm not going to accept it at all. I don't have to, and I'm not going to. All right. Now we're going to scoop these out. And I don't care who you are. I really don't. I can love you with the most. But if you're going to try to steal my stuff or treat me in a kind of way, you know, that's not going to work favorable for me, I have to look at, I got a family too. I got a whole family like you do. I love mine too. Okay. I don't come with me and hide water. You let one of my nieces and nephews really need me, I'm straight gonna help them. You don't believe that? You better believe that Auntie gonna help. I meant that. I can't help nobody. Is everybody taking my stuff and doing me any kind of way? I gotta look out for me and mine. Okay? Now I'm gonna add my little mozzarella. Yes, you can freeze these. Marcia Smith, my girl. And I know there's some people I have turned on to people. You left me and you went to them. So guess what? It's a dog-eat-dog world out here. And because I'm lazy and I don't want to get up and get that buttermilk, I'm trying to get these. Okay, so they ready to be scooped. I could use a little milk, but I don't know. I'll be doggone. Where my little scooper? Hold on, y'all. So these are gonna be a little different consistency. Just drop you one in now. I'm going to probably end up making as many as I didn't want to. It's probably because of just the simple fact that, do I need to turn it around? Can y'all see? Let me show y'all. Don't matter. So that's the consistency. Okay. What I'm going to do. You really can do half a scoop. Some of them may be too big. They may rise up too high for you. I'll fix it. And I can freeze these. I made these for the reunion. Y'all see what I'm doing? I made these for the reunion. If you were there, I served them with salad. They are really good. And they so good, like, especially when you you know how when you having a little get together or a little tea party, a little Bible study at your house. I don't know. That's what me and my friends do. Everybody do something different. But you know, this is a real good with some whipped butter. It goes a long way. And people just think you just done slave so hard, and you really don't. You done slave that hard. And what I mean by slave, I just mean labor. Maybe the fig shouldn't use that terminology. I'm gonna go back and fix those. I think got too much. So, you know, you got to keep them a little thick. A little consistency. Really, just a half a scoop is enough. Not a full whole scoop. Because they're going to rise to the occasion. And then the other ones that I got that I put a whole scoop, they'll be too big. See, these will be just right. Because they half a scoop. That'll be just fine. They half a scoop. The ones that I got that are much bigger, I'll go back in now, put that down in there, because they can they'll be, see how it's already high. So I'm gonna take some of that out of there. You'll be surprised with you, because they'll be going out, they'll bubble up all over the side. And I'll show you what I'm talking about. I'll leave some up extra full so y'all will see. Because I eat those. And I still got more left. Okay? See? I still got more left. Now I could sit these in there and cook them right with, I can cook them fast on 450. Or I can just cook them with the, so I got a couple of more that I can make. See, this one set right here, this little bit, will probably make 6. So, I can make, what did I say? This was 24. I can make 30 off of that one little set. Y'all, so today I went to the post office. I want to show y'all something. I'm going to tell y'all, some of you all on here, I love to bless y'all because y'all are a blessing out of nowhere for me. And I get emotional, and it could be too because I you know, my body goes through so many different changes trying to still do what you love. And as you get older, I'm an older woman. And as you get older and you feel like you can't do the things you love. Hey, Monique. But today I went to the post office and I couldn't even lift the box, y'all. I didn't know what I was getting at the post office. The red velvet is not ready because I got to ice it toy. I got one more layer to make, and then I will icing it for her to pick up. But when I went to the post office, what was that? What'd you say? You sure did 55 dozen of them. We were up to our elbows. Shut up, Deacon Calvin. You ate about 25 of them. So, listen. So now, when these come out, we can take a little butter, the rest of the butter, and we're going to melt some everything green, and we're going to brush the top of it. Right? And that's going to, and then then we'll be good to go. But what I was, okay, let me just show y'all what came in the mail real quick. Then I'm gonna get ready to start my icing, and I gotta bake another red velvet, and then I'll go from there. So let me just show you what I got. How about that? Come on. And I was not expecting it. I'm finna get it for you. Hold on. Because I couldn't lift it. I lifted it one time like I'm finna lift it now. Hold on, let me get it out. Can you tell us why you couldn't lift the box? No, I can't tell you. If somebody can't lift something, that means it was too heavy. That's all I can tell you. Plus, I had back surgery, and I'm not supposed to lift heavy. So, you probably just don't know who I am. Oh, my goodness. And this is probably why I couldn't lift the box. It's probably because I got 3, 6, 9, 10 boxes of Swan. Who does this? And she ordered a cake from me, and she didn't try to say, Mama Tracy, check the dates. Oh, they fine. She sent me a message. They good to 2025, November of 2025. They good. They good. This be gone. Look at my blessing. Let me turn it around. Look at that. Some of y'all are amazing. We all got people on here that really look out for us. I got my regular people on here. Some of y'all got y'all regular people. But still, just because they good to you, don't mean they have to be. That's why yesterday it bothered me so much when that lady said she was going to take her badge back. We're a family over here. And I thank God for my people. And I thank God when I tell people go follow folks, they go follow them off of my word. And I hate when people get mistreated. But what I do know is we give over here like people think of each other over here. You don't ever know who paid for your cake. When Monique kept asking me about her sauce, I sent Monique sauce and stuff. I didn't charge Monique because Monique be on here all the time calling me the biscuit queen. We are real over here. I bless, and I don't make people pay for shipping. And just because you on somebody else's page don't mean you can't get blessed over here. I am going to always look out for my people, but I bless everybody. You see what I'm saying? And folks get mad. Some people talk about it, but you look at the results of it, you don't see it. You don't see people up here studying for Bible study, praying, not asking others, but you praying. And then you turn around, you can't say that we don't bless exceedingly and abundantly over here. We ain't even bought groceries this month. So we run into people that run over here to get from us. And that's what they come for. But when you sow back in, I tell y'all all the time, you sow back into what you getting. I'm gonna put these on in here. I don't care if they cook a little slow. I'm gonna uncover this for a minute. I'm gonna pump up the heat. You sow into your own self. I'm pumping it up to 450 for my biscuits. It ain't gonna hurt that casserole. That's why I used to tell y'all, if y'all gave, every time I was giving $200 away, if you gave me $20 back, it would have went right back in. Hold on 1 second. I saw Deacon Calvin light up something. Oh, a thought. Whoop, dun, 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 dun. Dancing, dancing, dancing. She's a dancing machine. Oh, ooh, baby. Do the automatic systematic. Do the she's moving, dancing to the music. Stop now. Soul Train, y'all know how I go. Thank you for the stars, Marcia Marcia. Don't laugh at me. What was it? Mama Tracy, Land O'Lakes butter would be on sale at Kroger. What you say? Thank you, Andrea Gadsden. You are a blessing. Honey, I'm gonna get some yams and go and buy me some butter. I'm gonna get some yams and you gonna see some blessings. So let me tell you what I'm gonna do. Y'all been such a blessing to me. It's only right to bless. Avocado from Florida. Let me get my book. Avocado sent me something. Hold on. Let me get my book. Hey, let me get my book. Hey, please don't ask me what you gonna get, but let me get my book. This is Blessings Week. So Blessings Week means I'm gonna be blessing. I'm gonna be blessing people. Yes, I am. I'm gonna get me some yams too, Kim, man. Shut up, Kim. Okay, here we go. This is Blessings Week. So I already got some people down that I gotta bless. All right, so this week is completely cleared off now that I got the lady's cake in the mail. Hold on. So we already know that this week I gotta do Tiffany Townsend, Tiffany, and Tundy. Blessings. Number 2, I got Eva Yates. 3, I got Mother Shirley Jacob. And number 4, I got to get with Latonga Brooks. Five, I got to get with, what's her name? Latasha Heyman. Denise Farley. What was her name? Kim what from Mexico? 7 is Kim from Avocados. So I'm going to put it Kim Avo. She's from Florida. Sometimes you might hear me skip. This is my blessings. Did you have Miss Tracy with her Amazon list? No, I didn't get no help with no Amazon list. I don't even know how to do it. Hey, Jeanette, did you get your stuff from me? Did you get your stuff from me? Who was it? It was some boys that wanted something. Rodney Jackson wanted something. I'm trying to bless people ain't never blessed. I'm on number 10. Hold on. And listen, and this comes out of Tracy's pocket. Did you like it? Did you like the chocolate cake? So y'all, Jeanette MacArthur was the winner of the chocolate cake that came with her lemon squares. All right. It was what? I'm not telling y'all what y'all gonna get. Good God, that's who. That's gotta be number 10. I know she lived far away. Y'all, she just gave me 10,000 stars with her crazy self. She's supposed to be on somebody's cruise ship. Pamela Botts is gonna get her cake. She want a heavenly pound cake. You took care of that, Pamela Botts. Let me tell y'all something about Pamela Botts. She ain't on here like she used to be. Heavenly pound cake for her. I'm just saying it out loud. Pamela lives in California, and Pamela, I've never owned a pocketbook that had a name brand. I got 2 purses and they came from her. One of them is a Gucci, and the other is a, how you say that? Broham, or something like that. Them the only 2 I got. And she made sure that I got me a purse. And I thank her for it. I ain't never received nothing like that before. And I'm grateful. I got some names I'm not going to say out loud because I want them to be surprised. But Tandy and Tiffany is getting something. Evie Yates, Shirley Jaco, Latonga Brooks, Latarsha Heyman, Denise Farley, Kim Avocados. I need your last name. Please email me. Rodney Jackson, Pamela Botts, and it's a couple more. This is Blessed Week. I need y'all to email me your address, please, at mamascomfortcooking@gmail.com. You can use that one, MAMAScomfortcooking@gmail.com. I'm trying to get to people that I have not blessed. Miss Eva Yates been with me a while, and there are some of y'all that have not tasted my stuff. I want to get y'all to taste it. I don't know what you're going to get. I do know what Tiffany and Tandy is getting. I do know what Shirley Jaco and Eva Yates is getting. They asked for a plain mini bunt. A mini heavenly pound cake. I do know that. Rodney Jackson will get some lemon squares. And this is appreciation. Every month I do something. Farley wants plain. She'll get a plain medium. Latarsha will get a plain heavenly pound cake medium. Latonga, I don't know what I'm going to give her yet. I don't know what I'm going to give Kim. And then I got some more people on here. Okay? What you say? I'm sorry. I don't see that well. Give me a second. The more you give, the more you receive. You know what? It's a blessing in giving. I'm going to tell y'all how I know it's a blessing. Because I was bent over, having to walk around with a thing and hold on to it. What you say? Who said something? I can't see. What about Jennifer Faison? Willie? What was Jennifer Faison wanting? I don't remember that name. I can't remember. You have to text me about her because I don't remember. But I was bent over, so my blessings come in a unique fashion. It ain't always monetary that it come. It ain't always that I got big deals or anything. I don't have none of that. Just like there are times you sit around here and you think, okay, but then you got local people, they buy from me. I get money and blessings in my health. Just being able to stand here today and be able to know that I'm going to get these orders out. Yes, I'm going to start back. I had told y'all that I wanted to get my blessings out. I wanted to get caught up. And I know I said that to y'all. And because I don't like to make a vow I can't keep it, make me a fool. And I know I got to finish this red velvet and do something else. So, you know, it comes in unique fashions. And my healing has come in my body, in my physical body. So I do have something to be thankful for. And then when I look around and see that somebody just blessed me with all this swan cake batter, I can then turn around and be a blessing from my blessing. Right? I'm not going to use up all what she's blessed me with because it's going to help me monetarily. But she sent this from California. Sometimes you get people to do stuff for you so far away that won't do nothing. Listen, some of y'all, I can open my mouth right now. Y'all know, some of y'all know I need me a food processor. Can I go get it? I just ain't went to Walmart. I hate going to Walmart. And I just have to order me one online. Y'all know I need me a little coffee maker. But guess what? When I get ready, I'll get it. I'm going to get my food processor because that's how I make my crumbles. It just, whoa, wow. That's the girl name right there. Kimberly Collington. I need you to send me your address. And so I can bless, you know, some of you all. Because, you know, the way I look at it, groceries come in different ways. Some people I give grocery money to, I ain't seen them since they got that money and left. Some people got in my supporter room to get groceries. Soon as I gave out groceries, they couldn't stand to give me $4.99. They couldn't be a $4.99. They canceled. So God know people like that. God know folks that are receivers and not givers. He does. It don't take but 10 minutes on these biscuits. I told you I about cooked them too fast. Hold on. Y'all about let me burn my little biscuit. I just thought about it. I said, Lord, it don't take but 10 minutes. I know I've been running my mouth longer than 10 minutes. Let me get my biscuits out of here. I've been there. Y'all are a good shame of y'all self. Y'all know it don't take long for them biscuits. Y'all about to let them get too brown. Let me let y'all see these biscuits. Oh. I'm finna brush them with butter. We gonna eat them anyway. I about let them get too dark for me. All right. See? But I'm just gonna brush them with some butter that I'm finna melt, the rest of the butter. I know, I'm gonna do a cookbook one day. Y'all just wait. Just wait and see. Ooh, just wait and see. Let me melt some butter so we can get the brushing. I got a little bit more I can put in here too. Let me get this butter real quick fast. And shake up everything green in there. We're gonna get the moving. And then I gotta shake let everything green in here. See, AA finna get off the bus. She'll be hungry. And I'm finna put the last few on. She come in hungry. What, boo?
What you doing?
Cooking. What you doing?
What you cooking?
I'm just cooking some food for AA. You know her? You know my baby? How was school today? Mommy's gonna put some more of these little poppers on.
I need food.
I know it. I'm gonna get it out the oven.
What is it?
You want a little popper?
What is a popper?
Get a napkin.
What is that?
Just the little poppers I make.
What does it have in it?
I don't know.
I'm asking, what does it have in it?
Everything. It's got everything in it.
Does it have cheese in it?
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
Mm-hmm.
Cheese that like grilled cheese?
Not the real cheese.
Does it have cheese in it like grilled cheese? Let me have it. Let me try. This thing don't got no cheese in it.
It's got cheese, Ava. I'm finna make some more.
What do you have in the oven for me?
I'm finna get it out, Ava. I got a casserole.
Oh, what type of casserole? Chicken casserole?
Mm-hmm.
No.
You come home. You come home and pick at me.
No, I said chicken casserole.
Oh, no. Baby.
Not that bad notes.
So I'm gonna put the last few of these on. I'm gonna put them in a little container. Cause I ain't ate all day. And we finna check this casserole and I'm gonna let y'all go. See, when I grew up, my mama had our food ready time we got home. And that's how I raised Avery. And now when she got home, she ready to eat. Cause she only take her Lunchable to school. Avery only take her Lunchable to school. Let's check on them. That's ready to come out. That's ready to come out. Let me get it together. Okay. Let me let's get that casserole out. And I'll let you see that. Hold on. Let me get some gloves. Yeah, my mama had our food ready. We didn't eat late. Kitchen was closed by 8 o'clock. So, I don't know what that feel like. Hold on, hey, let me do what I'm doing now. You're making me nervous. You're making me nervous. I said you're making me nervous.
What's that? Chicken casserole.
Yep.
Here, put some pepper on it.
I already put pepper on it.
Put some up.
Leave me alone now. They're going somewhere.
Maybe come over.
Okay, let me show y'all, please.
Huh? Is Steve coming over today?
Who? I don't know. I ain't talked to her today. And your casserole. See how it is?
Casserole. I get my drink.
Can somebody, Jean, can y'all snap me some pictures? Because Avery ain't going to let me. Let me turn it that way. Can somebody capture that?
Holly. Hey, Daddy.
I get you a plate. And let me tell you, this is hot. It's coming right out the oven.
I know. That's your name.
Avery, give me one of them big plates under the bottom.
There are two. Yeah.
Okay. Y'all see what it look like? Y'all see how together it is? Even without me letting it sit, I'm gonna cut into it. I told you. Now to each his own. You do yours the way you want to. I'm gonna sit it right here for you. Let me go get a little thing to cut. Now, Avery, where you going? And what you trying to drink down like you don't want me to see with your big fish face? I know you. So look, y'all, no matter where you cut.
Mom, eat my food. Eat my food.
And this gotta sit a little bit, but it don't have to really. But it will sit, and that way it will cut even better. Now this is the type of.
What's that going?
Now if you don't broccoli, and if you don't like it, you can eat you some dumplings, cause this is what we got tonight. Okay.
Is it a chicken casserole?
It's got chicken in it, everything, broccoli and rice, all of it is in there.
I don't think you used to cook what you used to cook.
Avery, this is what I cook. What you talking about? Go on, eat you some more dumplings if you got any more.
No.
Okay then. It's extremely hot. You have to blow it. Okay. Get your fork. Give me that another one of them. Well, give me a plastic fork too. And I need a container to put these little dinner rolls in. Give me a little plate. I'll use a plate.
Hey, Mom.
I don't know about y'all. That's the type of casserole I grew up with. I grew up with a casserole you're supposed to be able to cut it. They'll tell you how many pieces gonna come out of that casserole. I didn't grow up with no casserole running all over the place. Now I didn't, but to each his own. Lord bless it and stretch it. And we get one of them little biscuits. Then you can go do Bible study today. If you go make your icing real quick, then put it in the refrigerator and you can ice that cake after Bible study. See, you got your chicken in there. Baby, I'll be done messing around at 8. And y'all, how about the chicken went down and this went all the way down hot and it's burning in here. Now that's the type of casserole I grew up with. I'm gonna take these mini muffins. I'm gonna put the last set on. I'm gonna make them light brown. Just like this. They poppables. I'm gonna wrap them up. Clean up my little mess. Store my stuff. These are so good. You open them up, put you some butter. They so good. Great with a salad. Great with little, if you was doing you some salmon and you were eating real light with you some asparagus and all that great stuff. I'm not going to do nothing but scoop the rest of them out and put them in the oven real quick. All right, so now I'm just going to wrap this up. I'm going to wrap that up. I'm going to wrap up our session.
No.
Since I done breathed all on that one,
Mommy.
I'll keep
With
it.
no stuff. Die. Get it up.
Good with you some good old soup. I'm going to scoop the last little bit of these out. You can take these, you can add meat into them. Send Darden say she'll tell one, Cindy, get one. Send it here and just get a bunch of them. You can add a little meat in there if you want to. I think I can make about half a dozen left. Half a scoop is more than enough. With some people, you can barely say anything to them and they get upset. But if they can say everything to you. I hurt like y'all do. I cry like y'all do. I get offended like y'all do. I get insulted like y'all. You know why? Because I'm human. And I'm limited to human frailty. So, well, much is given, much is required. So let's treat each other with the amount of respect that we want from each other. Let's respect each other, even down to the election. Be respectful. You can't get mad at nobody for who they choose to vote for. All right? Let's just do it with respect. You can express yourself, but do it with love and gratitude. Do it with an act of kindness and compassion. You might make somebody see things different if your approach is different. So I'm just going to put these few in the oven because I had them there. Maybe if you talk to me different, I might hear your view. But if you come on aggressive to me, I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to hear your point of view. Those will take less than 10 minutes and they'll be ready. Just like that, Mama Tracy can eat her something, wrap it up, sweep up, slap it, flip it, rub it down. I'm going to cut me a piece of this casserole. Like I say, when I grew up, we cut our casserole. You don't have to agree with me, but that's how we grew up. You cut you a little casserole. That casserole had to feed 11 of us. So you weren't finna go dig in no middle or nothing or anything. Put you about 1 or 2 of these on your plate. You got a whole meal. You can put as many as your mama let you have, but that's all we got today. That's all I'm giving myself because I done ate 1 or maybe 2. I can't quite remember. All right, and so I just say, Lord, bless it. Stretch it. Do whatever you're going to do to it, Lord. But, Lord, whatever you're doing in this season, don't do it without me. And I just grew up where you just took your fork. It's got to cool off. But you went in there and you picked your stuff up. And it wasn't all over the place. You got a whole casserole. You know. I'm not finna eat all that because it might burn me. But you got a whole casserole. Ooh. I'm gonna shake me some hot sauce on mine. Because I like hot sauce on my casserole. This is all right. I'm gonna get off of here, y'all. I love y'all. Thank y'all for letting me cook with y'all today. I will not be cooking tomorrow. Okay? I'm gonna cover this up and clean up and let you get one more look at it. But no, I will not be cooking tomorrow. So you don't gotta ask me what's for this leftover till it's gone. What I say to one, I say to all. Love your neighbor like you love yourself. What I say to one, I say to all. Love covers a multitude of faults. And what I say to one, I say to all. I love you, yes I do. And I'm going to see you later, honeybees. I used Italian breadcrumbs. Sandy.